Have you been believing in these? If I work harder, I will succeed. If I put more effort into English learning, I'll be able to speak it. Joy comes after hard work. We often think that happiness comes after success. But what if I told you that recent research in psychology and neuroscience has proven that it's actually the other way around? When we are happy, we are more likely to succeed. I just wanted to apply the theory by the book called The Happiness Advantage by Sean Aker to English learning. Sean also has given a TED Talk where people seem to have a lot of fun. Feel free to have a look at the video. I'm going to share some tips on how to maximize your English learning efficiency. This approach is going to be a total game changer for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy this video. As you can see, I got sick and my voice is a little funny. Bear with me. Apology in advance. As always, if you have got any questions, comments, please let me know. I would love to hear what you have to say. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, you're more than welcome to as well. Alright, let's get right into it. First of all, the book shows you 7 principles. However, in this video, we're going to be focusing on 3, which I believe can be applied to English learning. If you're interested, probably you want to grab the book for more insights. First, let's look at the concept of the happiness advantage. When our mindset is positive, our brains work better, we get more motivated, and as a result, our performance improves. We are more likely to succeed. For example, there was an interesting experiment where doctors were given lollies. Just lollies, not $1 million or flight tickets to Japan, which we all want. And then the doctors who received the sweet, just good old lollies, made a more accurate diagnosis than those who didn't, which we are actually not happy to hear. Just good old candies, a small reward improved their performance. It's just not about sweets, but mental rewards also work. Students who are given positive comments such as, you are one of the best students in the school, they performed better on exams than those who weren't. What can we see from those experiments? When we start something in a positive, fulfilled, happy state of mind, our performance improves. Have you ever experienced a day like this? Here's one of mine though. I made heaps of mistakes at work. Customers were so rude and I was like, I want to quit this job. I felt disheartened. And then around 5 p.m. when the store was about to close, a lady pops in the store and then she says, hey, I like your French. It suits you. And I'm like, oh, thank you. And then we start talking about fashion and probably a bit of Vogue, right? And then my mood lifted like a magic. My heavy feeling disappeared and I became more productive. I would say I couldn't stop moving and I started cleaning the sections that I usually wouldn't. And then at the end of the day, I could have finished the banking in merely 3 minutes, which is nothing but a miracle. My behavior itself changed after my mood lifted. So what we want to look into here is I want you to imagine what could have happened if this lady came in around 9 o'clock when the store usually opens. I could have been able to have such a productive day because I was so happy. So here's the thing. Instead of thinking I'll get reward after hard work, get the positive state of mind right now. Be happy before you start working hard. Thanks to this happiness advantage, our brains work better, much better, and much more efficiently. As a result, what do you think is waiting for us? SUCCESS. Success. In the book, Sean suggests several ways to keep a positive mindset, such as doing meditation, exercise, and thinking about something you're looking forward to, or practice kindness. But today, I'm going to recommend 2 simple exercises, which probably takes only a couple of minutes. I sort of whipped around with what Sean mentioned in the book. You want to do those exercises before you start studying English. First, before you start studying English, take a moment and list 3 things that you're grateful for. They don't have to be related to English necessarily. It could be something like, for example, having the time to study. It's such a luxury, right? Or think about someone who has been supporting you, your friends, family, or your colleagues, or the materials that you're using. It's basically a bunch of knowledge and experiences by someone. You had a nice cup of tea, you enjoy the sun. Like today, it's such a beautiful day. Anything, just list 3 things that you're grateful for. This gratitude makes you happy instantly. And the second one is imagine your goals, and imagine as if your dreams came true just in front of you. For example, imagine you are living overseas and having a nice chat with someone at the supermarket, or you're enjoying socializing. So this positive imagination exercise lifts you up. As a result, your brain gets ready to work hard thanks to happiness advantage. When your brain feels happy, your brain gets ready to work hard, absorb the information that you're about to learn. So your study is going to be much more efficient. The absolute key, which is constantly mentioned in the book, is boost your mood before you start studying. It doesn't have to be the exercises that I just showed you. It could be anything, like listen to your favorite music, or take a short walk, or think about you're looking forward to. It can be anything that makes you feel happy. The key here is happiness first, and then work hard. The second one, let's talk about mental leverage. The book says you can't immediately change your skills, but you can change your mindset and achieve great things. I want you to imagine a stick here. Here's a pivot point. Let's say here is your skills, which you cannot change immediately. And here is, on the left side, let's do this. On the left side, this is something you want to achieve. You can't change it unless you lower your goals, right? What you can change is only here, pivot point. By changing the point, you can lift a heavy thing. You have learned it in school, in science, right? Nothing has changed except the pivot point. You're able to lift heavy things just by changing pivot point. In this context, pivot point is going to be your mindset. By changing your mindset, you can achieve greater things. Probably you have heard of the placebo effect. In one study, cleaners at a hotel, they were told that their job is good for their health. Their job is a good exercise, and they can lose weight by working hard. Surprisingly, those who were told like that, in the end, actually lost their weight. The mindsets changed their performance without actually changing their practice. Here's a mind-blowing quote from the book. How our mind perceives our daily actions determines our reality more than the actions themselves. I believe it applies to skincare as well. It's not about what you use, but how much you believe in the products. Am I correct, ladies? And anyhow, I was like, let's check this into English learning. Understanding and believing in the meaning and effects of what you do can make it more effective. If we stick to this mental leverage, the effect will be maximized. As the cleaners lost their weight just by believing, knowing the effect of what they do. I would like you guys to list your current English learning activities, such as shadowing, working on one textbook or something like that, and get a piece of paper, write them down on the left side of the paper, and draw arrows, and on the right side, write down the effect that you are after, the reason why you're doing this. When you study, keep those benefits in mind. For example, I'm practicing reading aloud to be able to read English smoothly. I'm working on this English textbook because I want to raise my TOEIC score by 100 points. The effect, what you're looking for, you need to be aware of them. When the benefits are clear, the actual effects become more apparent. Just changing your mindset can help you leverage what you already do and what you already have, which is a mind-blowing concept. Nothing is going to hurt us, right? Lastly, let's talk about the Zorro Circle. I'm not going to talk about why it's called Zorro Circle. And Zorro, it sounds quite familiar, doesn't it? In short, Zorro, the swordsman, taught by his mentor to master small circles first. The key to improve your performance is the sense of control. Feeling in control boosts your motivation and performance. I want you to imagine the situation like you're about to start a textbook of, let's say, 英検1級. You don't know what to do. to, you don't know what's happening in there, your motivation naturally lowers. And when you're not motivated, what happens? Well, you don't learn anything. Instead of tackling 100 difficult tasks, work on the ones that you can achieve now and get the sense of control, which is essentially our positive state of mind. So it's going to be the happiness advantage in the end. First, you need to be aware of what you can do and you can't do. Being aware of your current state actually gives you a sense of control. And then take a small step. Make a small list of things that you can handle now. Basically, it's a to-do list, isn't it? Just break them down into small tasks, and after you finish them, tick them off. If you can feel the sense of control, you'll see you're naturally motivated. So when you're motivated, what happens? Well, you focus on the task, you absorb more information, which is essentially effectiveness, isn't it? Then by starting the small circle, which is the zero circle, the circle is going to get bigger and bigger. You expand the circle, and then you will realize, oh, I'm here. I didn't expect that I will be able to be here. Start from small things and expand your circles. The book is available both in Japanese and English. It's definitely one of the life-changing books. Thank you for watching this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please let me know by clicking the like button. And if you've got any questions, comments, please let me know. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, you're more than welcome to as well. All right, I see you in the next video soon.